If you suffer from allergies, you'll know how frustrating it is when you can't get that symptom of the red, watery and itchy eyes to ever go away. There are many different types of allergies, so today I'll give you 5 tips on how to reduce the symptoms of seasonal allergies, which normally happens in spring, and perennial allergies, which usually happens all year round. Let's take a look. Hello and welcome, my name is Dr. Steve. I'm an optometrist in Melbourne, Australia. And if you're new to the channel, remember to click the subscribe button to keep your eyes happy and healthy. Alright, so before we learn how to treat allergies, we need to know what causes them. The 2 most common allergens are pollen and animal dander from pets. When these allergens enter your eye, it causes your immune system to overreact. Normally, the immune system is there to help fight off bacteria and viruses to stop your body from an infection. But in an allergy, the immune system reacts to something that doesn't really cause harm, like pollen. When an allergen enters the body, the immune system signals these mast cells to go to the eye and release a chemical called histamine. This is called a histamine response. Histamine causes symptoms like itchiness and a process called vasodilation, which is when your blood vessels dilate and expand, causing that red, swollen eye appearance. So to stop the symptoms, we need to block one of the following pathways. So my first tip for allergies is to try to figure out what you're allergic to and avoid it if you can. If it's pollen, try to stay indoors as much as possible during spring, or when you're outdoors, try to wear some sunglasses or any pair of glasses that can protect the wind from blowing the pollen into your eye. Now, if you're allergic to pet dander, it's a little bit more difficult letting go of your pet. But unfortunately, in some cases where people have really severe allergies, they have to let their pet go if nothing else works. So tip number 2 is to use some sort of artificial tear to wash out the allergen. Now, there are many different types out there, but the ones that I would recommend to my patients are the ones that come in vials because they're preservative free. Really, any preservative free drop would be good because some of the preservatives can further irritate your eye. Tip number 3 is to try to clean your eyelids regularly, especially if you're wearing makeup. Try not to sleep in them because the makeup can trap the allergens under your eye, causing the symptoms to be even worse. Now, some of the things that you can do is to wash your eyes with warm water or use a special soap or wipes that are made for your eyes. Tip number 4 is to use a cold compress. You can use a cold towel or an eye mask that you put in the fridge. The cold causes a response called vasoconstriction, which shrinks the blood vessels and reduces the swelling around the eye. If none of the home remedies work, you can try tip number 5, and that's to use over-the-counter antihistamines. Try not to use the ones that just get rid of the redness, because when the medication stops working, it rebounds back even harder, and you've got to continue using the drop over and over again. Some of my favorites are things like Zyrtec eye drops, which contains pure antihistamine, or Zaditin, which is a combination of an antihistamine and a mast cell stabilizer. Now remember, if you're using Zaditin, try to use it continuously for at least 2 weeks because that's how long it takes for the mast cell stabilizer to kick in. The antihistamine usually kicks in straight away, and after the 2 weeks, keep on using the drops until the season ends. If you're experiencing red or sore eyes that aren't going away, definitely visit your nearest eye care provider to get checked out because we want to make sure that there's nothing worse or serious going on. That's it for me. If you want to watch my Taekwondo video from 2014, click on this link here. If you're finding that your glasses are getting a little bit foggy while wearing a mask, click on this one. Otherwise, keep your eyes happy and healthy, and I'll see you in the next video.